ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 158 of Bleach, Sky Leopardess. This is the final chapter of volume 18, so we'll look at any art and do a preview of volume 19 when we're done. These two are fighting. That's like a heartbeat. Koratta na ichigeki. This is Soifon talking. She's saying, received, didn't you, a blow? So korao means to eat, but it can also mean to like basically eat a blow, to receive a hit, a strike. So, oboeteru ka? Remembering. So do you remember? Are you remembering? Yoruichi. Watashi no kono suzume bachi no. My, this hornets. So, are you remembering, Yoruichi? She doesn't say what of the hornet, my of the hornet. Suzume bachi. She's referring to, I guess, her weapon here. All these badumps in the background. Noryoku wo, the ability. Oh. So, this is, again, a good example of a sentence that's spread throughout the whole thing. Are you remembering the ability of this, of my hornets, of my hornet? Okay, and then we see a za. So this is Yoruichi. Something is apparently happening with that blow. Oh. Dong. She got a butterfly. So that's what that sound was, I guess. She just smiles. Okay. Homonka. This is like hornet crest flower. We saw the hornet from the previous chapter, from the hornet sting. That was just the kanji that we saw. That's it. Oh, no, that's not it. That's bee sting. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess this was bee sting. This is sting. Wasp sting, sorry. That's hachi, as in bee. Yeah, so now we have hachi, bee crest, again, flower. This is just an older kanji for flower. Suzumebachi ni yoru shoukeki de hyōteki no karada ni kizamareru shi no kokuin da. Okay, so due to the, I'm going to make sure Suzume here. Okay, no, it is, Suzumebachi is just hornet. The kanji is to sting, but that the name is just hornet. Anyway, with the first strike due to the hornet, meaning the attack, on the body's target, or a target on the body is carved. It is the something of death, some sort of seal. Kokuin. A carved seal of death. Okay. That's carved onto the body as like a target, or the body of the target with the first strike due to the action of the Suzumebachi. Kisama ga ita koro wa mada mikansei datta kono nouryoku mo. You, as for the time of existing, or that you existed, still imperfect was. So basically, as for the time that you were around, it was still imperfect, even this ability. So she's saying, like, I hadn't finished it yet. Mikanse, yeah, incomplete, unfinished. この100年の前、この100年の間に完全なものとなった。In the period of this 100 years, completion or perfection thing it became. So it became complete or perfect in the period of this 100 years. せいぜい2撃目を食らわぬよう逃げ回る夜市。Okay, せいぜい。At most, at best, as far as possible, I guess, nigeki me. She's using, this is an old character for 2. A second blow in the manner of not receiving a second blow as much as possible. You, like, run around and avoid, or run away. Try running around. Yoruichi. Nige is to flee, and maware has a sense of like fleeing around and around. So running from place to place. Yeah. So again, like as much as possible, in the manner of not receiving a second blow, run from place to place. She's saying that as an order. Like, do that. Yoruichi. Suzumebachi no nouryoku wa nigeki kessa. As for the ability of the Suzumebachi, it is second blow decisive killing. Onaji basho ni 2度攻撃を与えれば in the same location, in the same place, a second attack, if able to bestow. どんな仏も必ず死に至る. Whatever even the target, without fail, it will become death. It will make dead. It will make dead without fail, whatever the target, if able to bestow a second attack in the same location. Kessatsu, decisive killing. Okay. Za. Sora. Whoop. Nigeki da, Yoruichi. It's the second blow, Yoruichi. Do. Oh, okay. And we just get the splash page for the chapter. I guess that's Soifon. We haven't seen the characters in a while. I think that's the character for the sting. That's the Hachi, bee wasp, whatever. Okay. Do. Za. Za. Okay. Okay, so she is now doing what Soifon said, which is run around from place to place. Oh, okay. Landed another blow. Ha! Teki ni se o misete nigete nao, sono zama ka Yoruichi. So she laughs and says, to the enemy or to the opponent, like fleeing and showing the back to the enemy. The now in this case is all the more that kanji. Yeah. So I guess like all the more you're running around and showing the back to the enemy, it's that appearance or that manner that you're doing, I guess, Yoruichi. Dun, dun. そして逃げ回って時間稼ぎのつもりだろうが無駄なことだ。In addition, running from place to place, earning time, intent probably, it's a wasted thing. It's a wasted thing. So in addition, like it's the intent of trying to gain time, earn time by running around, running from place to place, but it's wasted basically. But wasted. 以前の私の訪問家は韓国ほどで消えていたが、今の訪問家に消失国限はない。Okay, so as for my previous bee crest flower with Hankoku, hodo. What can koku mean here, just as in like that character alone? Oh, a period of time. Okay, so as for my previous or my earlier bee crest flower, with like to the extent of half time, it vanished. So she's saying it like, I guess it vanished with like in half the time or in some sort of half period of time to that extent. But ima no homonka ni, oh, I already read that. As to the now bee crest flower, as for the like vanishing time limit, it doesn't exist. So basically it doesn't ever run out. Shoshitsu. Yeah, the disappearing, the vanishing kokugen. Again, that's like time limit. Yeah, appointed time does not exist. There is no vanishing time. 私が自らの意志で消さぬ限り、永遠消えることはないのだ。Me, with one's own will or with my own will, not vanishing extent, ego, eternally able to vanish as for that event does not exist. So basically, she's saying like if I'm not erasing it through my own will or through my own choice, it'll never come out. Eternally vanishing event does not exist. It will never vanish. 逃げ回っているだけでは I guess like as for with just running around or running from place to place, ... Z. Okay. She does something. Oh, okay. So she kind of like stopped. I guess that's a ja. Anken. The dark, like a dark blade. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's a blade that was shooting out from somewhere between her legs, apparently. Anken, dark blade. Amai. Amai, again, means sweet, but here naive. Like, you're naive. This is her blocking those, I guess. Ga, ga. Oh, okay. This is Yoruichi's foot coming down on her arm. Dun. Oh, and were those the blocked dark blades? That's not this bee sting that she just like shattered, right? So. Okay, she's coming down for another kick. Noroi. Noroi is like dull or sluggard. So like dullish. Okay. I guess now that's Yoruichi grabbing her wrist. That's another ga. Oh, okay. So she's grabbing the foot, clicking up there. Ga, ga. That's like blocking. Ja. Oh, she's coming in for another stab. Oh, that looks like blood. Okay. Yep. Hmm. Oh, okay. Dong. Zoom. Zwa. Rikai dekita ka? Understanding possible? Or like, have you understood? Or have you completed understanding? Basically, do you get it now? Za. Kisama yori watashi no hou ga sugureteiru to. So she's picking up the language from the last chapter, which was, more than you, my direction is excelling. So are you understanding that this is happening? I'm the one, more than you is doing the excelling, out surpassing or whatever. Rikai dekita nara, if understanding is possible, or if you have completed your understanding of that. Go. Todome da. It's the end. It's the todome, which is usually like a finishing blow. Yeah, it's the finishing blow. Okay. Odoroita ka? Surprised? Shocked? Okay, so she's activating something here, apparently here. Hajimete miru daro? First time seeing, right? これは白だと軌道を練り合わせた戦闘術でな. As for this thing, oh boy, it's like a combination of kido, which is that like the spell stuff, with hakuda. We're going to see what that is here in a second. Battle technique. So it's a battle technique that does a combination, a melding together of kido and hakuda. Hakuda is literally like white blow or white striking. Hakuda. Taijutsu sude de no sento jutsu. Okay, so it's a physical technique, like with the bare hands, a battle technique. I think sudede is just with bare hands. Yeah, unarmed, bare hands. So yeah, a battle technique with bare hands, and that's a physical attack. And she's combining that with kido, which I guess is more like not a physical attack. It's more like a whatever the other version is, energy attack or something. Anyway, watashi ga, or spirit attack. Watashi ga tsukuriageta mono da. Me, like just completed thing. Like it's something I just manufactured. Hokori ni omoe. Able to think toward honor. Is this an expression? Hokori ni omoe. I guess like think towards honor. Kono waza wa senjitsu kansai shita bakari de na. As for this technique, the previous day, completion just finished, I guess. I just finished this technique the other day. So like, I guess think of yourself honored. Nani shiro mada name sura tsuite oranu. In any case, still a name haven't attached. I haven't made up a name for it yet. Iya, no, or well. Naru aru. If it's a name, it exists. Nandato. What are you saying? Shunko toyu. A thing called, or it's called shunko, which is like instantaneous. This is not going to actually be a word. So what is that kanji? We've got gate. And then we've got tomo. Seriously? There's no kanji with this in it. Okay. We've had this happen before, unfortunately. War cry. War cry. It's not like a probably just a more of a Chinese character that isn't used in Japanese much. Anyway, toki ko. So like instantaneous or instant war cry is what she's calling it. Okay. Nani o itteru? Wait, what are you saying? Sono. This is Yoruichi talking. Sono keisen shozoku ni naze seto ryo kata no nuno ga nai ka shitte oru ka? Okay. So on those battle clothes, she's talking about the uniform. We talked about that earlier. On those battle clothes, why the back and both shoulders cloth not existing? Do you know? So are you familiar with why there's no cloth on the shoulders or the back of that uniform?
Hello there.
Pa or putty. Okay. Attemo. Imi o nasanu kara jayo. Even if it existed, meaning nasanu, it's because meaning like not becoming. Nasanu. Not building up. Not building, even if they existed, it's not building up meaning, not establishing meaning, not forming meaning, not accomplishing meaning. Like they would serve no purpose, I guess. That's why. Okay. この技の完成形では、従者は瀬戸両肩に高濃度に圧縮された軌道をまとい Okay. As for with the perfected form of this technique, as for the technique user, as for the technique person, on both shoulders and the back, a highly dense pressure compression being done, and something about kido matoi. Oh, puts on, to put on. Okay, so as for with the perfected form of this technique, it puts on kido that does compression in a highly dense fashion on both shoulders and back for the user. Okay. Okay. それを炸裂させることで、軌道を己の手足でと叩き込んで戦う。Okay. That thing, 炸裂されることで, with the event of 炸裂. Wait. With the event being done of an explosion of that thing, meaning, I guess, of this pressure being built up, to the limbs of one's own kido, and that, I guess, it strikes. Tatakao. Tataki kondo is just to strike suddenly. Okay, so I guess, again, as for the perfected form, it's fighting and striking to the one's own limbs, the kido, that in that event, sort of exploding this pressure. Tsumari, what that means is, waza no hatsudo to onaji ni, doji ni, at the same time as the activation of the technique, seto ryo kata no nuno wa hajike tobu. The back and both shoulders cloth, as for that, basically it goes flying off. Yeah, pops off, shoots off, bursts open, etc. So we know where this is going. You can see the pressure building. Boom. Oh, there we go. She's got her own sleeveless, backless uniform now. Boom. Okay. Yare yare. My, dear me, gracious me. Honto wa onushi to. As for the reality, as for the truth, with you, kono waza de tatakai to wa nakatta. nakatanja ga no. So, gracious me again, as for the reality, as for truth, with you, with this technique, as for trying to fight, did not become. So I guess like I didn't want it to become to the point of trying to fight you with this technique. Ki. Kiyotsukero yo soifon. So watch out. Be careful, soifon. Oh. Boom. A big old explosion. Kono waza wa mada washi mo umaku kagen de kin kara no. Oh, dekin kara no. So, as for this technique, still, even me, skillfully allowance, moderation, adjustment, basically like controlling, isn't possible, and that's why. So basically, watch out. As for me, still this technique, even me, skillfully allowance, or basically management isn't possible. And there we go. That is the end of that chapter. The end of chapter 158, and that's the end of the book. So let's look at the art we have here. We're continuing the soccer saga. It looks like what's his name came up and pulled out the cone bear. End. Oh, he had been saying something masen, like don't do something. So that's just the end of him saying that, like don't do that. Or is his name Sen? Is his name Sen? I think his name is Sen. So they're just yelling out his name. And again, that just means end. Okay, finally. Here is the data of the bleach. Oh, it was Tessai? Okay, well then whatever. And that was probably what I said first. Here is the data of the bleach. This is Ukitake Jushiro. Okay, so there's your data on him. And we get his buddy. Kyoraku Shunsui. So I guess he's the 13th captain, and he's the 6th. Wait, assistant captain? Really? Okay. Oh, that's right, because, yeah. All right, well, there we go. There's your data on those guys. All right, this book was published in 2005. 2005, it is a first printing. Look at that. First printing, 2005. Look at that. 2005, One Piece was only on book 38. The Death Note still wasn't over. Okay, well, there we go. That was volume 18 done. Let's go ahead and do a preview of volume 19. Black Moon Rising. Okay. Yep. There's never anything under the covers, unfortunately. It's just that. Nothing different. Yeah. Okay. All right. Black Moon Rising. Characters. Kuchiki. Soifon. What's his name? All right, nothing much to see. Here's our chapters. That's quite the title there. There you go. All right, well, we will continue next time here with What is that? Chapter 159. Long way to say goodbye. Uh-huh. All right. We will continue with that. Volume 19, 159. Next time.